Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be actually working on the chicken coop. It's been a while. I've been so busy with other things. Up here, what I'm doing, they put tar paper here right at the very tippy top of the coop. They have up here, it's vented up here. They have at the very top of the ridge, they put this sheet metal over the top, and air is able to come in and out of here. I can feel a lot of air coming in and out of here. So I'm taking this tar paper off so we can get some of the heat out of here during the summer. I'm also going to be installing on this side here a, what do you call those, a gable vent. Probably like an 18-inch vent. That might be a little bit too much, but it gets hot here. And up here especially, it's going to get very hot. Or inside of here anyways, in this coop. So I'm going to be putting a gable fan on this eventually, before the heat starts. I'm going to be also closing off the loft area here. I'm going to be putting a door here. I'm going to be putting chicken wire here, and this will be for extra storage, and the same thing on the other side. So that's what's going on today. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I bought some metal screening. You can pick up any big box store, hardware store for your screen doors, things like that. So this particular piece, I think is 84 inches long and 4 feet wide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a 6-inch strip out of here, and my rafters here are 2 feet apart. So I'm going to cut this in half, 6 inches wide, and then cut it in half to be 2 feet pieces and fit them up in there and staple it up in there so the bugs can't get in here and have a party. So I'm just gonna cut a 6-inch strip. We're going to cut it 2 feet. All right, now we're going to staple these up. That'll work. Yeah, that's working out real good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So the framing is done. I did the exact same thing on the other side here, and that came out perfect. Well, as perfect as I can get it anyways. All right, so the next thing I have to do here is put the chicken wire on here so the chickens won't fly up in here. The construction of this is very simple. I use these plates here on both sides here to sandwich the boards together here. Let's see, the opening here is 36 inches. These boards I screwed in from underneath, and then the top here I put a 3-inch screw going all the way through like that. Okay, and that's plenty strong enough for what I'm going to be using it for anyways. I have yet to put the gable vent on this end here, and the electrical, of course. Electrical is not going to be a big deal. I'm going to have electrical for this gable fan. I'm going to have 3 lights, one under each loft and then one in the middle here, and a light switch and a couple of outlets, maybe 2 or 3 outlets, and that should do it. But I think next I have to put the chicken wire on here, and then on to the next projects. Yeah, that's gonna work out good. All right, so I am done with the chicken wire for the loft storage area. This side come out identical. Everything's looks like it's gonna work out really nice. The next thing I wanna do is the floor before I start doing anything else in here. Now my first chicken coop, my old one now, about 3 years ago, I put polyurethane down first and vinyl sheeting. And that's been working out really good. So I'm going to do the same thing to this floor here, and we're going to do that next. Okay, I got the whole place swept out now. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to polyurethane. Not 100% sure if I'm going to do the whole floor or at least part of the way and then up the wall part of the way to protect it from the poop and all that stuff. The roosting bars are going to go right here, so I'm going to protect at least up to this height here with polyurethane because I know there's going to be poop shooting across there, most likely. But here it's going to be covered with the vinyl sheet, and I may not need to polyurethane the floor itself. It does have a paint on there, although it's not that great. But we will see. But for sure, we're going to polyurethane at least about here, about a foot from the wall, and then up the wall here. Everywhere else, I'll probably just go up about a foot all the way around. And I'm going to make sure I get the boards and everything really good to protect it. And then we'll be ready to put our vinyl sheeting in. Alright, so guys, what I'm doing here is I'm applying a fast drying polyurethane. Here it's going to be the roosting bars, so I'm putting the polyurethane a little, about halfway up basically, because I know, you know what chickens get, right? So, so that'll protect the wall. Everywhere else, it's going to be about a foot, foot and a half high. And I'm going to do about a foot on the floor all the way around. I'm also going to do the windowsill because obviously the window's got to be open and there's going to be rain coming in there. I'm going to try to make some kind of an awning maybe for the windows, but we'll see. So basically what we're doing is just protecting the wood from the poop, water, all that stuff, the urine that's in the poop. And that will protect, I'll put a barrier between the wood and the elements, put it that way. And like I said, it's a fast drying floor type polyurethane.
Alright, Toby has a tick in his ear, and we're going to try and pull it out. Stay still, little boy, okay? Be still. Got him. I don't know if you can see him, but when you pull a tick out, you get a pair of tweezers like this and grab it right down by the head, real close to the skin, and push it into the skin, and then squeeze and pull him out. Because if you squeeze on the body, you'll push the fluid, whatever fluid that's in the tick, back into the animal, and you don't want that. Or yourself if you have a tick on you. So you want to get the tweezers and put them right down by the head area, grab it firmly and pull straight out like that. But he must have just got on him today, because he has no he's empty, put it that way. Okay, I'm gonna make sure he's dead, because I'm gonna just squish him. He did. Alright, now we'll let him go. Back to the tick grave. Come here, Tobe. Tobe, come here. And it's just a good idea to disinfect that part. Come here, Tobe. Over here, come here. Good boy, Tobe. Where the tick was, just get some alcohol on there. And you're good to go, boy. You're good to go.
That's it?
And he's officially a happy camper.
Okay, that'll work. Alright guys, so I got the vinyl sheeting in. It's kind of like, it's the cheapest one they had over there at Lowe's. It's kind of like a pebbly rock look to it. Nothing fancy. 49 cents a square foot, the cheapest stuff they had, and it'll work out just fine. Now, because it's 49 cents a square foot doesn't mean it's actually the cheapest in quality. I'm talking about the surface, because the other ones that were more expensive, it's because the vinyl sheeting was more foamy, and that in here would be trouble, because things that get snagged on it would rip easily, where this has more of a plasticky coating on top, and I think that'll work out much better. This isn't as thick or as foamy as the other stuff, but it doesn't have to be. This is a chicken coop. So this is that stuff that your grandma had in her laundry room. Alright guys, so yeah, I was going to put adhesive down everywhere and just, you know, adhesive the whole floor. But I started thinking about that. I thought, you know, in the future I'll probably have to replace this some years down the road, and that'll be a mess, because the backing will stay, and like I said, it's just going to be a mess. Or instead, what I might do is just put some adhesive down underneath here, maybe the couple inches, and up against a 2x4 here on the face, so this can go up against there and act like a pan. And I think that would be better, because it doesn't need to be glued down everywhere. Okay, it really doesn't need it. So that is about it, guys. The next thing I'm going to have to do here is build my roosting bars. I have to build my nesting boxes. Well, not build them, I put it together. I bought them from Best Nest Box, and it's the one that can handle up to 45 birds. It's like three spaces a little wide. I forgot how long it is. Maybe it's 48 inches. I don't remember. But that should work out perfectly, because I'm going to get roughly 30 birds. And I'll probably have to put some hardware cloth on the windows. That will pretty much be it. Oh, and I got to build. I'm going to be building a room, a small room right here, to keep feed in. You know, all my feed and stuff like that in here, and other little things. And that should be pretty much. Then I should be pretty much done after that. I build a room. Oh, the lights too. I'm going to put a light straight up ahead here. a light under this loft and a light under this loft over here. And that looks like it'll be all done pretty soon, hopefully. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm going to be building the roosting bars for sure, and the nesting boxes, and get that going. All right, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.